Jungle Jim. You know. So now that Tarzan has become the governor of California, you know, did you know that Tarzan and Schwarzenegger is the same word? Tar, you know, that means black. And Zanj is the Swahili word for black, Tarzanj. You know what Schwarzer mean, black, and nigger. You didn't know a lot of them, so you know what that means. Schwarzenegger, who's now the governor. So this is for the dude who put his shirt on. It's called Jungle Jim Flunks His Screen Test. Dun 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 do ba do be do ba do ba be do ba do be do any dun. James, you should know how the world makes you ugly. You know, James, very ugly. Ugly, we used to say back in the playground, just touching the surface of the thing. Not understanding that there's ugly, there's ugly, then various deeper degrees like dirty ugly, sick ugly, devil ugly, death ugly, right on till you get to the bottom of the beginning of some shit too ugly to be dug by me or you, man. I've never seen that deepest, dirtiest past serial killer ugly. I've seen Bush too, and his charcoal imp dummy, Neil Bent. I've seen a lot. A Bilbo, a thing wrapped in white sheets, carrying his burning soul, disguised as a baking Negro eyes melting in the snot. I've seen something so ugly I cancel it out of my mind. And if I try to remember, I get horizontal lines and blood come out of my fingers. Ugly is the first letter where you is. Satan begin with an S. Put together there is money. A collection of ignorant Medusas, Halloween, piano lessons, and a human skin mask polka dot with blood. Self is above, dead and unconnected as if floating, defying gravity with the magic of bullshit. You ugly with and in and because as you was the same. You ugly because you know you ugly and say you ain't. You ugly because you eat everybody in Belch, Hollywood. You ugly because you like it and you want to be ugly and you think ugly cute. You uglier than anybody except who made you ugly. Look between your legs at the flickering light of skyscraper teeth on fire again, and some people say God did it. Was either him or somebody else colored. You ugly because that's how you got rich, but you got more ugly than you got money. With all that money, you still ugly. The ugliest other thing in the world think you ugly and happy because you make them feel better. You uglier than Agnew. When you get your PhD in ugly, you will be Hitler's last meal. You uglier than Churchill and Bush, the father's hideous wife. Ghouls say you ugly behind your back. Vampires scared of you. When Clarence Pelton passed gas, it painted your face all over the room. You uglier than that painting Clarence Thomas got in the attic of his real self, which Oscar Wilde did of him. You uglier than Papa Doc, Hitler, and Mobutu. You uglier than Mussolini, Franco, and the Swedish angel is your twin. You uglier than zombie vomit. You uglier than zoo dirt. You the ugliest thing in the human family, and that ID you got saying you human is ugly. You ugly as devil doo-doo. White supremacy and you is identical. You ugly as the brain emptiness of a cracker lynch mob. You ugly as Falwell dressed as Cab Calloway. You uglier than white people. You uglier than Armstrong Williams. You and Ashcraft as movie stars among the backward dead. All insects look better than you. That's your best. You as vomit. Rats run away from you. You as uglier than Dama Sweet Tooth. You as uglier than the police. War is your makeup. Prison your altar. Assassination your conversation. You think stealing make you better looking. Lying give you an orgasm. Only pain make you smile. But you so ugly no smile would stay near your face. You drink people's tears and paint your face with their blood. You so ugly when you sleep, your dreams torture people. The devil complain when you tell people you him. The devil say you uglier than him. That could be a trick. But nobody never seen the two of y'all together. But the devil dressed better than you. Your face is a uniform. Clothes won't let you put them on. You cannot fart because gas refuses to stay in your ass. You went to Denmark for sexual transformation, but the doctors could not figure out which sex you were. You claim not to be dead. You claim the reason you look the way you do is not your fault. Nature made me like this, you say. Naturally, everything denies it. Hey, Jungle Jim, you flunked your screen test. This poem is called Some Things. Do, 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 do. Make it last forever. Remember that tune, Keith Sweat? Boom, 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 boom. Some things must be like the world, the real one, where we all is as memory or slick features passing through the night. Michael Jackson is here with you, and Osama bin Laden. They okay. But there's always danger here in terror. The name of the place whose real God is itself, its running oldness and headlines. Tiny sunsets guard themselves over water, silent and unseen, and us, we, you, the ripples across the rainbow, wet with his own mind and being, a fragment or unblemished, not by names we soon fail to remember. Let it be then, silent and digging its wet blue-black hole, bubbling inside it, prays like John or Thomas in its wet way. God is the Son of Man. The quarantine logic won't let the defective, failing tribe of this world understand. God is the Son of Man. This is the gamble of your own us, their own them, who grow their enemies, bump into their friends, a forest of wares, winds blowing the all inside, find it, quest, the electricity. Rise, unbabble thy mind, O family, rose from the dirt, escape teeth, tree hip grinning with a new hand, a new song. O relatives of Bird and Du Bois, Einstein, Stevie Wonder, Lennon, Mao and them. O children of this wonderful planet, unable to dig its wonders, who instead kill for bread when bread is everywhere, lodging the future in our past, unseen by ourselves in the endless now of breath, untouched by our own beauty, ignorant as sticks that stream a dish. What the paradise say as your bones spread out from your brand new hand, that sparkling whistle just got, and dig, A-E-I-O-U instead of growls. The game you hut and can't play is thy own reason, that recurring light, that the other me's who has declared themselves gleaming is shining, just because my hair's curly, etc., can dance like shimmering morning rise, and a smile. We other all call us jolly. We can bring the sun of sky, all you jolly out there. We can bring the sun of sky for you to see. We as strips and strings and dots and commas, as R's and O's and Y's and boos. Sometimes the at of limit, green and inanimate is what is in us yet dumb. We loved our song so much, why we forget it? We loved our talking hands, the picture of next year that clung to our eyes like the mist high up. If we remember ourselves there, high up in the branches and the leaves, awake to the anywhere we could see, you got up then, get up again. Don't be just the animal in the dirt, the world of terror, live a few ticks, then that cross around your neck, the sticks, way out in the country, overgrown bush collapsing on mine. Sing something, brother, sister, comrade, buddy, my man, sweet lady, be human again. Get up in the tree. Words hit the sun. God is your son. Create genius, which is the spirit of truth and beauty. Make hands, a scale. Learn to talk, to wipe your mouth, and which hole to use so the baby come out. Leave the growling, teeth-heavy carnivores, the beasts, them wizards of bite and chew. The world has no limits but ourselves. The world has no limits but ourselves. The sky is the beginning, the beyond is always near. Stretch, stand, go out, on out, and up. And at the very top of the world, hear us all be Count Basie, bluesing the world and say, one more time. One more time. Thank you very much. Glad you all